Oh, okay, right, well, I'm just messing around in here really, so I've not really got anything. I'm going to just go on the huff and just choose something to do. So at the moment I'm just basically in the Dovetail store. As you can see, these are ones or some of those are what I own. They're not all in there. I think some of them are probably down here, but just looking around, see if there's anything new. Don't seem to be. I think all I've got in here is I can buy one for Long Island. This one there. So you can look at that. See, it's 11.5 quid for a train. So, and I do have that one, Long Island. Well, I'm not going to buy it though. So it does warn you. So I've got Harlem. One of my faves is Harlem. Actually, I disliked it at the start. So you can go back from here. These are all the London Commuter, Dresden-y kind of thing. Boston Sprinter, Amtrak. That's fun. We could have a crack at that because I'm useless at it. Southern High Speed, my favourite. Mediterranean, yeah, like that one. I haven't done it for a while. I'm going to have to do that again before I lose total practice. Sand Patch, not keen on it, but it came with the game. So East Coast Way, it's nice. There's a long road, Long Island Railroad. That's not too bad. Great Western, that's like the old trains back in the 80s and 90s. I think that is set. Yeah, so that's all I've got set up. What should we do? Let's go have that little bit of fun in definitely in Boston Sprinter. I think we'll try that one. Now, Amtrak. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to land this baby in a station. I can find a station, but I'll just sort of say goodbye to it as I'm trying to brake. It's a hard baby to sort out. So it was a bit of fun. Sort of in the mood where I don't know what I want to play tonight, what I'm in the mood for, whether I'm in London commute mood or Harlem mood. I have been playing TS 2022, but that's on PC. Did load an encoder down for YouTube, but that seemed to fail, so it's back to the drawing board on that idea, and I don't think my laptop's up to the challenge, to be quite honest. It was so laggy, so slow that although it's obviously the PC, not the internet, because this seems to be work fine on it. So Amtrak, no, we're not going to do that one. That's slow, boring. That's going around a track. So we will. I think that might let me out. I want to do a proper Amtrak. I don't want that one. So we'll go to main menu. Yeah, we certainly do. What's that one there? Tees Valley Line. Yeah, the old Javelin, still my favourite. I think it's still the best train of all of them. Okay, so we'll go explore. We'll go to the timetable. In here you got the choice of 3 cabs. All great in their own way, but I've got to say this Amtrak is the one. So I'm gonna pick a clear weather. We'll go June, because that's, I can't even land this in clear weather, let alone okay, so we'll have a look, see what we've got here. Let's have a look. I don't want it too long, don't want it too short. Boston Providence, here we go. We'll try this one 40 minutes. This could be over quick. I've got to say, sometimes I do get disgusted with the way I've pulled into a station and think, do you know what, I've had enough of this, and then move on to something else. I'm not going to make myself feel better by going use a train I do know how to use. London commuter's great for all that. I don't mind some of the German lines, but they tend to get a little bit boring, just purely because they're just completely straight. I mean, it's probably great for a railway to be completely straight, but like a good old British railway where it's bends and curves and hills and everything's thrown at you. I prefer that. I prefer being made to work in a train rather than just whacking it back. This is a bit straight as well, but this train makes me work. I've got to get it set up first, so this could be interesting because I always forget something. So we'll see how I get on. We'll set up ATC and everything else. So bear with me until I can get this right. I might cock this up a little bit, but we'll see how we go. Okay, here we go. Alright. Well, this one's a bit old-fashioned. You put the reverser in, stick it forward, everything comes on. It's all ultra-modern look. Right, now the one that normally catches me out is this one here. Put that to passenger. Goes nice and bright. Ditch light on. No, we want it flashing. We want it on. What else we got here? So we get the door open, get the passengers on, give them the ride of their life. I mean, it's a beautiful train. I don't tend to put these lights on purely because it's too bright and I cannot see the screen. So you can turn some of these off if you wanted to, but I don't know why. Handle off, that's probably back to suppressed for now. We've got two sets of brakes, as you'll see. This one here is your godsend. Never used that one, independent brake release. Not really sure, it's never told us in the tutorials what to do with that one. At least in this one you do get a tutorial, so we'll get those doors closed. Let's just have a look outside the train before we do go. We should be setting off there. As you can see, she's quite a fair sized train. Sorry sir, I see you go there. Right, let's just see if she'll move. Okay, sometimes she's a bugger to move. Put that in forward, didn't I? Right, I've forgotten something somewhere, so this is what I mean. This, I know what I've done. Get that right onto release. Get that back down so it goes right. There we go. I haven't forgotten. Right, I'm not too worried about time. Stopping I'm worried about. We'll get started on here, so we're going to come out the station. There's plenty coming in and going out. This takes a lot to get to 125 and it gets a lot to stop at 125. So we do have trains going in and out. Now this is more easier to control than TS 2022. So, two I didn't set. And I don't know if I can get to them. Okay, you don't normally see this on the train, but we'll do it. That one is on. That's all set. So I do need to get back in that chair. And of course I'm sitting in the wrong chair. I told you this is going to be fun. Oh, we are speeding. So let's bring that down a little bit. As you can see, I'm just using the intermediate brakes and it takes them there. I just had to look up then and I thought, oh no, we're not going to be green. Luckily we were. Okay. We are going to move to 30 in a minute. I put all the warning systems on now. I got so used to it. Next thing I'm taking off is the stop markers themselves, but then we'll get rid of the HUD eventually, and then try and do it professionally. I've done it in TS 2022 because you have no other choice. You don't get no HUDs, you don't get no stop markers. You just get told this is a platform, and ooh, you go for it. Which I found fun. So we're just coming out of Boston Back Bay, in sort of basically the heart of Boston. Really strange, since I do work for a company that actually is in Boston. So, oh, I've got to stop. I didn't realise I've got to stop. Should be interesting. Of course you do, stupid boy. Now, this stop should be easy. If I mess this up, then we are really in trouble. I'm normally on the other side, so... should get there. Okay, well I got 500 for that, but I don't really think we'll be getting 500 in the future. So we'll get those doors open, probably ups. We'll get that back there. I think we're okay. Okay, what we'll do while they're loading in there is oh no, wrong place there. Spotted that. That was a good spot. I mean, today is just about mess about day. Not taking it seriously today. This was going to be my day's break from it, but that didn't happen. So as you can see on there here, we've got, it says clear 125, so it's just going to basically, when you get yellow lights and stuff, you'll see that green change there. This is your speed it wants you to do, that's the authorised speed to go. These are all your speed dials, obviously. That's your PIS system. Okay. So let's release that first. Let's knock that down. There we go. I'm useless at this one, but never mind. So we've got 10 miles. This is the one. There's the route. Track 128. So that'll be 10 miles, 400 yards for us. So, but this time I've got a different ploy. I'm gonna do it this time. I think you get up with everything. You get a nemesis that you just cannot control. That roof looks a bit weird. Oh, speeding. Told off for that. Right. Come on, down you come. Okay. Right, now we can whack it back up again now. As you can see, it takes quite a bit to get going and a lot more to stop. We should get the alerter cut in at some point. Okay, full speed ahead. Lovely built up area. We'll get outside the train again. As you see, we are moving. Difficult to operate the camera around here, going through tunnels and stuff. Very nicely lit up. And yet we are starting to move on. I've got less carriages than normal, so which is good. It's quite clear telling us we can go up to 120. The access will determine that. Oh yeah, the bell's going, so we can just now coast for a bit. Bloody bell. Yeah, it should be reduced a bit. We are cruising. Miles to go, still set to 120, 5 miles to go. Choose the mileage up distance. Just because it says 120, you don't have to go 120. miles, 3 minutes. Should be thereabouts. Shouldn't be too far off the time, but surprisingly 2.3 miles is going to speed us up even more. This time I'm not going to get caught out. I'm actually going to slow us down a bit. A mile out, we should make this. I don't know, I don't think this is going to be slow. Oh, it's no, coming in too fast. Way too fast. And that's 2 miles out. Way too fast, overshot by a mile. Yeah, done it again. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 yards. We've still got a bit of speed to come out. 130 yards, 140 yards. Okay. Well, unlock doors? I can't unlock the doors there, surely. Okay, well. We will unlock them, but I think there's not much. That's a minimum. Get that back down to. Well, I got a bit of the train on the station. That weren't bad, well, half of it. Yeah, that was poor. Oh, well, we're going to do that again. How much of the brake I used? Quite a bit. So yeah, I've not mastered this one. That was 3 miles out next time. We're going to start slowing down. Wow, that was bad. There's wait, but there's no point. Might as well just go and. So we've got a 30-mile trek this time, so this should be fun. Make sure that brake is released. Freight train sitting aside. we're going to go to the Providence track. There'll be very much trees and something like a road on the side. But also on here it will give you what the approach speed into the station is, but I don't even think I looked. So if we get hit by a red, I don't stand a chance. Oh, well, it's there, so I might have to use that next time as an extra brake. Access should cut us down should there be any problems ahead though. That's why I did put it on. I don't think time's going to be an issue. I think it's going to be where we stop. It's going to be the issue. Oh, I've yet to nail this one. The need for speed. And I've done this route several times now. Oh, that's annoying. You're supposed to put that on when you're doing it, I think it's under 30. It's all tree lined most of this route, I think, so all high banks. Window. Much more needed. There's a door. Another window. It's on a pantograph as well. So. Everything tells you down here that we've got brakes and that's nice. He's active when you walk on it. It actually gives you a rundown list. Never tried these, never dared. Query messages. God knows what's going on. Looks active, but I pressed it. Watch my speed. Quite clearly topping out at 125. I've just seen ATC cut in, which means we've got a train not too far ahead of us. So they get a few warnings to slow down. Can do is look up ahead further anyways. Find out what's ahead of us. If anything. Don't see anything. Miles out, I'll have to stop braking soon. I think this end it actually starts to cut us down in speed before we get there. 2.5 miles will be cutting down to 110. Being cut down early. Big corner, about 125. Down to 60 in 2.4 miles. You should get another one in soon. Gradually slow up myself a little bit. After Providence, we're now on yellow, so we've got to be a little bit careful. Back onto access, so ATC is no longer there. So. is good. ATC's back on, spoke too soon. Oh, we must be really close. At this point you have to go with ATC or access, you can't go with the speed limit. There you go, so the approach is 30. So it's now warning us. We're already at 30, so if we have to stick through this for all of it, it will be probably my best stop. Up before we get into the station. Well, it's got no dents, that's the main thing. Not sure about the passengers, but how they feel. I doubt we've got many. We'll go check on them. Well, there's a few. They look scared stiff, holding on for dear life. Okay, so it's obviously problem is cleared. I'm not going to go too fast now. I've got to do 60 soon, so might as well stick around that. the approach, and we're on medium. There's the train yard. Still have my brake on. I don't know why we were slowing down so much. It's the wrong way. Okay, we'll start probably slowing down now. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we're a bit behind time by the looks of it. So that's the Amtrak. I shall keep trying. Lock the doors. Service done. Job done. So yeah, Amtrak, my nemesis. It's the only train I've not managed to plant yet properly. I shall keep on trying. Okay, well thanks for watching anyway, and safe journeys. If you're on Amtrak, just make sure it's not me driving. Goodbye for now.